Hey you guys, so welcome back to my channel. And for those who do not know me, my name is Strut, and my channel mainly focus on makeup and hair and things like that. So yeah. Oh, and please excuse the mess in the background. I just recently moved, so I'm in the process of getting everything together and put up and everything like that. But today I decided to do a eyebrow tutorial, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, another thing, you guys might catch me looking like on the side of the camera. I'm just looking in the lens just because I'm a little bit more comfortable with looking at myself. I should soon get the hang of looking directly in the lens. I'm trying my best to, but it's just so, it's awkward as hell. So you're gonna catch me looking at myself, like, I'm sorry. But I'm working on it. Okay, so the tools I'll be using today is all MAC products. Pretty cool, right? So the first MAC product I'll be using is the MAC 228 brush, and it looks like this. I'm gonna be using this to apply concealer. I don't know if you all probably won't be able to see that just because of the light. Anyway, I have it posted at the bottom. I'm also going to be using the MAC 284 brush. It's a spoolie brush. I'm going to use that to blend out your brows. I'm also going to be using MAC's Spike Brow Pencil. I'm sure a lot of you all may know what that is because it's a very popular brow pencil from MAC. I'm also going to be using MAC Strut Brow Pencil. It's one of my favorite, like, reddish browns to add into Spike. To me, I just feel like it lightens the brow a little bit. I'm also going to be using MAC's Prolonger Concealer. I love this concealer for natural looking brows, and I like how it sits by itself. It has a 15-hour wear, and it has a natural matte finish. It's also medium to full coverage, but that's why I like it. So yeah, it is a little bit, I don't want to say it's difficult to apply, but it's a little bit more looser, so you gotta be really careful with it. But I feel like once you get, you know, get the hang of putting the concealer around your brows, you should know how to use this. It's not hard, but it's bomb. I love it. Okay, so now that we have our products, let's get started. My eyebrows need to be arched and waxed a little bit, but I mean, I still get the job done. They are usually a little bit more cleaned up than they are right now, but like I said, I get the job done. So first I'm going to go in with Spike Brow Pencil, and I'm just going to keep the Spike Brow Pencil on the tail of my brow. Where I want to add the most definition to is kind of like where the arch is. It's just kind of like the tail. And I just go in and I fill it in on top of my natural brow. I might go over my brow shape just a little bit, but just in case you make this mistake, you can always go back in and clean it up with concealer. I don't know what my boyfriend is listening to in the background, guys. It sounds like Project Pack, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna stop midway. Look in the center of the brow. It looks like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow as well. Still focus on the arch and work your way down to the tail of the brow. Take your time. Like, don't be so quick to add a lot. Like, start off small and work your way through. That way you won't have to wipe it off if you apply a lot of product at once. Start off small and build. Build that brow, honey. Build that brow. How do we build that brow, honey? The struggle is real with Spike, right? Hold on. There we go. Another thing about these brows, twist up small, because once you twist up, you cannot twist down. I'm doing a lot of blabbering. I feel like I went up too high, but like I said, it's okay to make mistakes. I'm glad you all are here to see how my brows look before the finished product, well, the finished brow process. because it's not gonna come off pretty, especially if you're brushing. You know, you just go back in and wipe it off if you wanted to. It look a little weird to you. Okay. Working my way in the center. Since my brows are not threaded or waxed, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to kind of shape them. Like I said, when you start to clean up with concealer, it's gonna come out a little bit more perfect than what it looks like now. I'm trying to want my brow to be a little heavier in the arch. The beginning process, something serious, ain't it? Okay, now we're gonna go in with Strut brow pencil, which is the reddish brown, and I'm gonna add that to the center of the brow, like up in here, up in here. Okay. Look how thick that brow look. It won't look like it's too long. No thick brows over here, honey. My brows are gonna match my facial shape. What I look like having big eyebrows on the little forehead, or too big of eyebrows on the small forehead. Like, no, you won't see any calipers on my forehead, so yeah. You wanna learn how to line your eyebrows and you don't have any, just line it up with the nostrils of your nose, like right here. They'll let you know your eyebrow begins pretty much. Slide it over a little bit. Still have it lined up with the nostril, let you know where your arch is. And line it up with your nostril, it'll let you know where your brow is. This is my eyebrows look like without being cleaned up with concealer. Pretty thick, don't you think? Time to clean up with concealer. So, next, I'm gonna go in with MAC's 228 brush to clean it up with the concealer. Like I said, I don't know if y'all can see that, but the brush looks like this. And I'm gonna list the number below, so. I'm also gonna go in with MAC Prolonger Concealer in NC42. I can originally wear NC45 and Studio Fix Liquid. In the wintertime, I can go up a shade in Studio Fix NC44. So if you're NC44 or NC45, you pretty much can get away with using NC42 or NW35 if you like. Depending on the formula, it's another thing, because some MAC foundations run darker than others and some run lighter than others. So that'll be definitely something to consider. I would consider going in and getting color match. So, to be honest, I really like to start in the arch area and work my way in. It all depends on how I'm trying to follow out the brow shape. I guess I like to start at the arch because I can always go back in and clean it up as I'm working my way inward towards the eye, which is going to be going down. Sometimes I start from the beginning of the brow like this and connect it. Like I said, starting off small and working your way through is the best way to learn, because if you try to use a lot, you're going to end up messing it up and having to wipe it all off because you have too much on. I literally just put a little bit on my hand to swipe it across. So. I like to take the concealer and just drag it down a little bit. It's going to help you be able to blend it out more without ruining the line of the brow, which actually helps make it look more cleaned up. And then the color helps it pop a little bit more so it stand out.
Hey, yo, man, what y'all put in this joint?
Make sure you blend the concealer into the skin really well, so you won't see no harsh looking line or anything. I go over the brow a little bit. I hope I can record myself doing this. It's a little difficult. I probably start at the center of the brow. That'll be the best way to do it. And you just drag it because the pencil will follow. But like I said, if you're not perfect with doing your eyebrows to where you have to clean up the top to get it to match evenly, just go in with the foundation. Or, yeah, foundation the same color as your skin tone, or a concealer the same color as your skin tone. That way it won't stick out as much because it's not too shady. The ash is going to blend in into your skin really well. And that's what the complete brow looks like. I still go in with the MAC 284 brush, the spoolie, and I blend out the center of the brow. Just so it's gradient looking, it won't have any harsh lines. Yeah, so I'm going to complete the other eyebrow off camera, and I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look on my eyebrows. Also, you notice how when you put on concealer in your skin tone, how all the other darkness that looked pretty normal around your face stands out more? It's just because the concealer enhanced a certain area that made the imperfections stick out a little bit more. All thing you have to do is you still want to keep it natural looking, but want it to cover. Give me 1 second. Where's my foundation powder? And you still want to cover your brows. Just use a foundation powder or a eyeshadow the same color as your skin tone. Just go in with like a blending brush. I'm using the MAC 224 brush with MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm just gonna go on top of my eyes and blend into that concealer a little bit. So if you put it on your eyelid, it's gonna mute out that darkness, that hyperpigmentation you have on your eyes. And it, like I said, it doesn't have to be extremely dark for it to be noticeable. Like some of the natural looking, like some of this coloration up under the eyes or on the eyelid is hereditary and it's natural looking. It's just like when you put on concealer, it's gonna stand out more. When you put on lipstick, it's gonna stand out more. So like I said, just go in with a little Studio Fix powder and blend it in that concealer. Blend it into the concealer a little bit. I don't know why I can't talk today, excuse me. And then go on top as well. And it's still natural looking. And you really don't have to put on anything else if you don't want to. But you see how different it looks from the other side. And you can even go up under your eye area and add it. Boom. If you guys enjoyed this eyebrow tutorial, please thumbs up my video and also subscribe to my channel. That would just let me know that you guys are interested in me doing more tutorials and I guess more hair tutorials. I'm still kind of on the fence about it, but I mean, it's something I enjoy doing, so I really consider that in my videos as well. But thumbs up this video if you want to see more things, or comment down below and let me know if you want to learn how to apply eyeshadow or lipstick. I got a bunch of tricks up my sleeve, you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, you guys, this is the finished product of my Okay, you guys, this is the finished product